and seen that, I highly suggest it. Clarkson's Farm. It's absolutely amazing. Very, very good show. And learned quite a lot about farming, including what they really go through. So I have a lot more appreciation for the people that provide us with the ability to sit down at night and have a meal, and the work that they put into for us to be able to do that. But yeah, but when you're doing 5 times speed in that, and it's not exactly like this game is 1-to-1 scale on the time side of things, isn't it? Have you seen Clarkson's Farm, Feedy? I would have assumed you would, because you like old Clarkson, don't you? Oh, you need to see more than bits and pieces, mate. It's a really, really good episode. And I've seen a lot of reactions, farmers reacting to it as well, and they just absolutely applaud him for what he's done and how he's shown people how hard it is and what they go through as farmers. And he had a similar thing that you just mentioned that old Welker Farms had. But it's also funny, and the guy that he's got a 21-year-old to help him out, because Clarkson knew nothing about farming at all. But he's got good chemistry with the guy that helps him out. The 21. It's very much like having the chemistry between Hammond and May. And there's a second season coming out too, which I'm looking forward to. So it's well worth the watch. Very, very much so. Watching someone who has no idea about farming taking on the farming life. I'm trying to keep an eye on the weather as well while doing this. Well, the first part is admitting you've got an addiction. It's all downhill from there, Beatty. All you got to decide is whether or not you care that you've got an addiction or not. I'm going to do a couple of headlands and then it'll start going up and down. I don't know if I'll stick the GPS onto this because it's a funny shaped field. I might do. Because my steering sort of feels like I've got lag. Of course I shouldn't. I'm the host. It's giants after all in their network coding. Hopefully they improve that with 22. Admittedly, I think this year, 19, out of everything, the network coding was a lot better. Remember 17 when they came out with this new network coding? They went, because everyone was complaining about it in 15. And they came out with the new network coding and they went, yeah, we've got all this, that and the other. And what happened about 2 months later? They went back to the old one because it was more problematic than the original. But I think actually, when you think about it, but then again, it's not that bad. Just when you get towards the 8-player mark, you sort of get a bit of issues. And a lot of issues I saw people having were people that had like a full server with 16 players. Which obviously is a lot of problems, or information to share between players, as well as you've got to account for the fact that trying to provide real-time information over people that are playing from all over the world with different ping rates and all that. I suppose you're bound to have issues. I think this week we're back to this on Tuesday, isn't that right, Patrio? Actually, I've got to make sure that I keep saying this. I've got to make sure that the schedule reflects that as well. Now, some of you may or may not know, so this is more of an information really for the people that do know. Geez, I'm really struggling in the throat. I've been doing a couple of live streams on my supposedly day off, which is a Wednesday. Actually, I did one last Wednesday, I tell a lie. The other one I did was a Sunday night. I've been showcasing some up-and-coming games, playing their demos that they've got out at the moment. I've got about 11 of them. I did 3 originally last Sunday, which is now on my YouTube channel. That live stream was released today. You can, if you're interested in checking out what games I played, whether or not you like them or like the look of them or anything like that, you can either watch it on my VOD, Twitch VOD, or you can go over to my YouTube channel and watch them there, where they're broken up into 35-minute episodes. You can watch a little bit and then watch an episode and then go off and do whatever you want. Save you trying to find where you're up to on the VODs, it's just the main reason I do it. And if you want a link to that, you can type in !YouTube into chat, or you can go to my About page and there should be a link there too. Anyway, I played Robin Hood Structure Builder, which I quite enjoyed. Love the graphics of it. Played a little bit of that. I played a game called Housetopia, where you build houses and a suburb and all that, and you sell the houses and whatnot, and it very Sims like graphics, even the setting up and stuff, the equipment and all that, all the like TVs and all that. It was very Sim like graphics and all, but yeah, it was all right. If it'd be great for people who've got a lot of creative juices that like doing that type of thing and have an imagination. Which technically I thought I would like it, considering how deep I get into city skylines and really get in and set up the landscape and all that type of stuff and beautification. It takes me forever to build a city up because I'm too busy putting plants here, there and everywhere, and fences around houses and all sorts. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's got a really good snapping mechanic to it. One of the best I've ever come across, actually. And another game called Mythbusters. Yeah, and it is from the TV show, and that was a lot of fun. Started off, I thought it was going to be a load of crap, but yeah, no, I thoroughly enjoyed it once I got along further in it. And then Wednesday, I did the same thing with 3 other games. I played one called Destroyer U-Boat Hunter, which I absolutely love. Really realistic, pretty hard to do, pretty hard to get your U-boat. They even mention that in the tutorials, that it'll take you a few weeks of playing to even hit the U-boat, let alone destroy it. But still, you get about an hour's play in it. And even if you don't kill the U-boat, if you manage to get through that hour with none of your convoy being destroyed, then class that as a win. So yeah, that was a good game. Looking forward to that one coming out. I played another one, which is Settlement Survivor, which is very much like Foundation, a combination of Foundation and Banished. And I sort of enjoyed that. I want to play a little bit more of that. And that's coming out in 2 days, I think, on the 12th. So, yeah, that was really good. Nice graphics and stuff like that. Very reminiscent of Banish for me, including some of the icons used. I was sort of wondering if it was the same person that done Banish that done this game. And another one called, what was the other one? or Climber, The Sky's the Limit, which is a mountain climbing game. Oh, it was quite good graphics and stuff like that. Enjoyed that one as well. But I did say I'll probably do some more. I've got a whole bunch of other really good games that I've tried out. I had a quick look to see if they would work with OBS, and they do. So I could show them off, basically. And I was thinking about doing it this Wednesday, but that might not be a go because of, hopefully I'll be redoing the PC that day. Actually, I prefer to do it earlier than that, as quick as possible, but I've still got to wait for the motherboard to turn up first. Because the other days I will be streaming, so whether or not I have time for it before or after the streams, I'd rather do it on a Wednesday because then I've got a whole day to sort out any problems and I don't miss out on the stream on Thursday. But then again, being Dyson's Fair, it's not that much of a hassle. I'd rather not miss out on the trucking sim ones because obviously with the competition it's quite important that we have an equal amount of streams on those. So yeah. So there may or may not be a stream on Wednesday with some of the games, and some of the really good games I've got to show you. There's a fire one, being a fireman, which was a lot of fun. There's another house one called House Builder, which was quite neat. What else is there? I've got Coal Miner Simulator, which is interesting. I don't know what to make of that as of yet. There's a scary game, and I'm just wondering about that because to stream that one I'll need to do a sort of mature audience stream. So, but yeah, a bit of a horror that one. I liked it though. Bit of a horror sort of type puzzle solving game, you know. What else was there? Oh, there was a Planet Creator which I liked. There was another one called what was it, Eon or something like that, which I'm not sure about that one. I might show it. I'm not sure whether or not to show it or not. There was a really, really good game. What was it? Or Airport Renovator. Now, I had a lot of fun. I went in to see if that worked, and I ended up playing the whole demo. It was a lot of fun. Absolutely. I thoroughly enjoyed that one. I can't wait for that one to come out. And a couple other ones. But I should get to them because most of those games, I sort of showed the ones that are supposed to be coming out soon. Well, this year basically. So the other ones I've got there are sometime next year releases. There's plenty of time to show them off. I'll just spend a couple of hours streaming them. I won't do a full schedule. I'll just try and probably do 2 or 3 games, have a quick look at them. And maybe if there's demos that'll last 3 hours or something, I'll concentrate on just playing that one demo at some stage as well, just as a what do you call it? Christmas stocking filler sort of thing, you know, just to fill time. Because with the Dyson's Fair program, getting close to becoming on a hiatus for that before we go back. Give it a bit of a break and then go back and try and finish the goal on that one. I've got a bit of time to throw out some streams now. I will be replacing it. The first one I will be replacing Dyson's Fair with is a game called Transocean. It's an oldie but a goodie. It's great to play, great to watch too. Quite a lot of fun on both sides to be a watcher or the player. And I'll be doing that in the honour of Mr. Smudolini, who I've played the game before. I played it a long time ago when it came out. And it was one of the games I lost when I lost my original Steam account. And Mr. Smetter was kind enough to get it for me because I wanted it again, but to be honest, not very good advertising for the game, but even though it's still a good game and probably worth the price that they're asking for, I think I get a thing where I don't care how good a game is, when it gets to a certain age, it should be very, very cheap. You've made your money off it, don't be money grabbing buggers. But I think it came out in 2012 or something like that, and it's still over $30 my money, New Zealand. I'd rather a game like that to be under $20, to be honest. $30 New Zealand's roughly around about $25 US. But a great game, and I'll be doing that. And then after that one, well, I think since I had someone else buy me another game, which I'm enjoying, and did ask me if I would stream it, I will probably go to that, which is Car Mechanic 2021. See how well I can destroy a car, which I'm doing a good job with PC Builder Simulator, which I got free on Epic. It's currently free on Epic. Yeah, a lot of fun though. So if you want a free game to play, look, you might as well get it. If you got Epic Games, download it, see what you think. It costs you nothing. Only 5 gig download, I think, as well. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I had to restart it again because a lot of thinking. I got confused really, really quick. But yeah, a lot of fun. A lot of fun, that game. So there's a lot of games coming out and all that kind of stuff. And the other thing too is, once I've sort of finally got through this year, like I said, I've got a wedding to go to, so I've got things to buy for that and other bits and pieces, and got the computer to where I want it to be. I'm going to have a little bit of extra money to save up for games, so I might have to re-look at the structure of my channel. Because at the moment I've got 2 days where I do farming, 2 days where I do trucking, and 2 days where I do Dyson's Fair. Now the trucking one, obviously that will be the same until we end it because it's a competition. So it's between the two. So obviously I'll do one with ETS and one for ATS for those who don't know. And I've got a competition going between them. I'm trying to see which one's the easiest and to make money on. And the goal is to get to 100 garages with $100 million in the bank. Each garage has a worker, a truck, and one trailer. And I have guidelines and rules behind it as well to try and keep it even. For example, in the beginning, which I'm well past now, my first truck I had to buy outright. I couldn't get a loan for. After that, I could get a loan. The other thing is, for every garage I've got to have a company I contract for. So having the one garage, I only had one company I was allowed to do deliveries for, deliveries from, or deliveries to. And I always had to make my way back. If I did a delivery out of the city where my garage was, I had to do a return delivery back into the same country or state, depending on the game that my garage is in, to the company that I contracted to. So every time I get another garage, then I add another company into that I can deliver for. So currently at the moment with both of those games, I've got 2 garages. So I've got 2 lots of companies I can deliver for on both of those games. ATS is well ahead at the moment, though. So I'm hoping ETS will catch up. And we're currently in winter time. I did this week's streams. I did a mod called Frosty, which is winter, and I've also got spring, summer, and autumn/fall. And the idea was to do 4 streams per season, and which I'm going to do. The thing is with the autumn/fall mods, there's 2 of them. There's early and there's late. which ended up me almost doing 4 streams of each, and I've changed that now. I'm just going to do 2 streams of each, which gives me a whole 4 streams with that season. And with the winter one, I did the frosty one this week for both of them for the first time, which was the snow everywhere, and it was really, really good. Especially ATS with the snow was absolutely amazing. Which reminds me, I've got to send someone a link to those mods, because they asked for it, and I said I'd DM them, and I've forgotten about it. Hopefully I'll remember by the end of the stream. And there's another one called Heavy Winter for Frosty, which is a lot more snow on the roads and stuff like that, more snow around. So they'll be making an appearance next week on the Trucking Sims for 2 streams, and then for the final stream in winter we'll be going back to the Frosty, so it represents early winter, middle of winter and end of winter type deal, and then back to spring. But yeah, as for the other ones, I was just thinking maybe I should move to one stream for one of them, just looking at it. I don't know which yet, because to be able to stream new games that come out, I wouldn't mind doing that as well. And because obviously I wanted to do streaming so it make me play the games that I've got and finish them, because I sort of struggle to stay motivated to finish a game. I don't lose interest in the game, I just lose motivation and continuing on with it. I suppose I lose interest. You lose motivation, you lose interest, no. But it's not because I'm not enjoying the game, it's just because the way I am these days. So streaming gives me the thing to carry on. So I've got a lot of games here that I've bought and paid for that I haven't got my money's worth out of yet. And yeah, and that's the whole point of me streaming, to make me do that. So, and as a lot of you guys know, I'll be doing this whether I had 1 view, 0 views or 100 views. That's my main reason to stream. If I do it and people enjoy it, then hey, bonus. Right, I'm just going to chuck that down to 1 time speed while we sort this Dutch file out that is all done and dusted. Which one of you are you? We're still waiting for the sun to come down. Right, it's you, is it? And you're what? Cultivator. So we've got to find you another job. So we'll click that one, 3 grand, and find another cultivating job. There was 3 of them, wasn't there, in total? Field 28. It's a date. Field 28 is somewhere on the map, my guess. Send him off and I'll carry on with me. I'll send him off in the right direction, actually, so he doesn't take long to get there. Where is Field 28? Oh, just down there. Maybe I'll just drive it down myself. In fact, I could take a shortcut across the field. Let's go on cab view. We haven't done that for a bit, have we? Alright, mate. Best of luck. Get your 4 terabyte, that extra terabyte. Get yourself sorted. And hopefully you'll be here on Tuesday with me. Now what? Put the map up so you know when you hit Field 28. I should say arrive, but no, me, I'll probably crash and hit it in some way of some form. Oh, actually, I do need auto drive to, when I get closer to it, actually, I'll get auto drive because we need to know exactly where it stops. So I know where to start the course play course. I'll let auto drive take over now. And the reason for this is just when we have it, so we set our workers up to automatically drive to the field and then have course play to automatically start without us being there for any part of it. But just so I know where they arrive so they don't get tangled up or doing U-turns or circles and round and round and around the place. I can set the course up so basically it can just drive straight ahead to the point where it needs to start the course play course. So basically just up here, it stops there. So we'll be able to get it, and if we start a course here, it will be managing that with no problems whatsoever. So course generate, what do we? Field 28. Field 28, already on it. Look at that, nice here to do that for me. Make sure it's auto, generate field. Done, son, and save it. Field 28. Cal, and I've got to remember to delete the field that's been ploughed at the moment. And I'm pretty sure that's the only one. I just thought I'd better check, shouldn't I? Field 28, Cal, yeah. Wrong button again. And, oh, better make sure it's in forwards, otherwise it'll try and reverse and cultivate. Off you go. Right, I'll get back into mine. Wherever mine is, there it is. Fantastic. And we'll get it back up to 5 times speed. Nice and simple. Fields are still wet though. I'd like to get the harvesting going. Also, I might finish in about 8 minutes instead of the usual 5 o'clock. Because my throat's sort of getting to me again. I don't know why. I'm starting to get a bit sore actually. It's a bit weird that it seems like when I get a decent night's sleep these days, I feel worse for weird the next day. A lot more worse than when I don't. Maybe my brain's not used to being awake. Can't see where I've been because I forgot to set my door up, so I've got the sun because it wasn't sunny when I started. There we go. There goes my throat. See what I mean? Yep, don't know why. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to finish because, yeah, something weird. Just took a drink and I forgot how to swallow. And then I'm going quiet. Oh, this is... Probably just need something to eat. It happens every now and then. I feel a bit lightheaded and... stuff. It's usually when I have a light lunch, but it wasn't really that light. I mean, I could probably go off and get something to eat, but you probably don't want to hear me eating. The only thing I've really got is salt and vinegar potato chips. So that'll be all greasy all over me mouse and wheel and stuff like that, and listen to me go chomp, chomp, chomp. What I'll do is I'll get up to the end of this. I'll try and get as close to 4:30, eh? I don't see why not. Not to say that I might actually end up seeing why I should. But for the moment, I don't see why not. I hope 22 you get the be able to do the ability even in row crops. So you can run your fertilizers down them, you know. So you get in and you got to set up your seeder to skip every so often, so it's the exact width for a tractor with the fertilizer. Dry fertilizer or liquid fertilizer, be able to drive down so it's not on the crop and fertilize your crops like they do in real life. Right, the ads will be turning up soon as well. Now, I'm going to lift it, I'm going to turn around, and since it's basically 4:28. I'm going to park it right there. I'm going to chuck it down to 1 times speed. So we've got that to get my bearings when we come in next time. And yeah, my apologies for finishing half an hour normal. But yeah, like I said, I'm throat and everything and the way I'm feeling, and I'm getting quieter. So it's not enjoyable for you guys, and I'm not enjoying it. So if I'm not enjoying it, then you can't enjoy it with me, sort of thing, you know. You sort of notice that kind of stuff. A streamer or a YouTuber, you can see that they're not enjoying it, that watching's not as enjoyable, is it? So yeah, anyway, a big thank you to Patrio, Feedy, and me new follower Sharpie Fire for keeping me company and chat and everything else like that. I'm pretty sure it was just you chatting away today. Have a wee look. Oh, okay, is that how you do that? No, that's not what I want. Just checking as far as I can tell. Hey, Northern. Northern wasn't here. Was he? Oh, I totally missed you, Northern. Well, at least it reminds me to send you that link. Sorry, bud, I didn't... It's the same colour. My apologies, Feedy. If you're not Feedy, Northern, if you're still there, I apologise, mate. I totally missed that comment of yours. Totally. Streamer blindness. That's what my excuse is. And if you don't, I'll send you a DM. I'll send you the DMs with the link and an apology. If you're not here, you won't know until I send it to you. Yeah. Anyway, I should be back tomorrow with Dyson's Fair program. And then we're back on this, hopefully with Mr. Patrio having his hard drive issues all sorted and everything like that. He'll be back with me on Tuesday with Farming Sim. Wednesday, most likely a day off, but there might be the demo thing again. So if you've got to follow, you'll get a notification about that anyway. Thursday, Dyson's Fair program. Then Friday and Saturday, the competition between the two trucking sims, ETS and ATS, because Friday's the ETS 2 one and Saturday's the ATS. And then back here next Sunday. So those are my days anyway. I know I'm ahead of some of you guys. So head over to my schedule page if you want to know what time your local time is that I'll be streaming and what I'm streaming. You'll find all the info there for you. But for everyone who's come along and watched, whether you've been and gone, still here watching after the fact, either on the Twitch VOD or the YouTube edits I do, I take these down, chop them up into 35-minute episodes and post them up a week after the stream. And if it gives you a choice, you can either watch it in a big lump sum of the Twitch VOD or small, yummy little YouTube bites that I put up on YouTube. If you miss a stream and you want to do that, you can either type in YouTube into chat, or you can head over to my About page and get a link to the channel there where you'll be able to catch up to their streams. So just remember, I post them a week after I've done them. Anyway, so yeah, this one will be next Sunday it gets released, or Saturday for some of you. So yeah, that's it. All right. Thanks, guys. Hopefully we see you in the next stream. If we don't, take it easy. Look after yourselves. That's not really what I want to say. Hopefully I see you in the next stream. But if I don't, I'll see you when I do. But till then, take it easy, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good one. Look after each other. And just enjoy it. Have a great time. Until next time, guys, we shall see you later. Bye, guys.